Hey Student Success, this is your video for week 3. This will go from September 14th through September 20th. So hopefully now that we're in week 3, you're a little bit more comfortable and familiar with how everything's set up and how it's going. I've been really pleased seeing how quickly everyone's been submitting and completing their assignments, but please always feel free to reach out if you run into any road bumps or have any questions. Okay, so we're going to jump into week 3 because there's quite a bit to do this week. So under the Lessons tab, we'll scroll down, and week 3, by the time you see this video, will be open. You can see that in week 3, it's going to talk a lot about some services here, particularly career services, setting goals, your division, degree, your major, all of these different things. And you can see, again, here's quite a bit this week that you will be working on. You have a discussion forum and then several assignments. So this does connect to chapter 12 of our text. So I'll just scroll down into the materials and I would click into chapter 12, and there's a link to our textbook right there, which opens up right here. So chapter 12, taking control of your future. So I would recommend kind of looking and seeing, what kind of things do you need help with and as it relates to your career, or you can just go ahead and take your self-assessment and just go through all the pages here of your chapter. Now again, how you go through this is completely up to you, because I know everyone in this class is at different places in their career path. Some of you, this is your very first semester here at the college. Some of you are still in high school. Some of you are a few semesters in. So really, honestly, use this chapter to your advantage where it will be helpful to you. So if you are closer to graduation, you might look at your resumes and interviewing. If this is your first semester, you may look, career exploration and choosing your major. So just kind of look and pay attention to what would be most beneficial for you. So let's take a look at our week 3 assignments. As I said, there's quite a bit to look at here. So I'm going to scroll down and get to the assignments. So the first thing we're going to do, these go together. You're exploring educational pathways to career assignment, matches with your career discussion form, and those are both in this first folder here. So I'm going to click on that. And here is the first assignment. So when you click on this, it's going to open up into one of these kind of moving slideshows, and I'm going to pull this folder, because you'll see
It's easy to find out what.
while you go through the slides.
This site is pretty cool.
So I'll encourage you to spend some
We are finding such great.
But eventually you'll land on this page right here, and this is your first assignment, what you're going to fill out, and I'm going to show you where you can get this information. So you're going to have 2 choices. So what I would recommend is choice 1, using your actual degree that you're currently pursuing, or for those of you who are maybe undecided, you can use this as an opportunity to look at a couple choices. Or if you are decided, choice 1 would be your degree, and then choice 2 would maybe just be one that you're curious about, you want to look more into. So to find this top information, you're going to go to the Stark State homepage. Under the academics area, you're going to find your career community. So let's say that you're going into health. So find whatever one connects with your field. It's going to give you the general information there, and then most pages are set up very similarly. You'll go to the bottom, and then you'll find your more specific field. So click on your more specific area there. Some of you may still have another page to go through. You may have another page to click into, and some of you may get brought right here. Then you'll go to courses, and you can go to full-time or part-time, doesn't matter, because it's going to have very similar information, but you're going to pull up that PDF. Here's how the information. So on this, and I'll pull it down here, it says division. Well, right here, all of your PDFs will have it in the same spot. There's your division. The degree is right up here, the associate of. The major would be this right here. And then the program requirements. You do not have to type in everything here. So most of you will just have maybe how many credit hours you might have. Now, there also might be some requirements down here. So that's what you could also type in. Maybe there's a separate application, maybe there's a GPA, maybe there's a licensure exam. So something along those lines might be listed right there as well. Otherwise, you can just write down how many credits you'll have to complete. So that's going to help with the first part up here. Now remember, you're doing this twice, 2 different degrees. So maybe your chosen degree field and then one that maybe you've thought about or one that you just think would be fun to look into. The bottom part here is we're going to go to career coach. So I'm actually going to go back here and I can just scroll down and I can go right to career coach. Okay, I'm going to go right in the middle and I'm going to browse careers. You can type in your career right there. You'll find a list of results. Click whichever one fits best. And then you'll see that there's a couple different tabs here that you'll go through. Now as it relates to this right here, it's going to want to know what the job is. So I would write in this case, physical therapy, the average salary. I'll click on wages to give me my average salary. Goes through the starting, average, and the high. The job postings, so I could go to live job postings, and maybe just the first 2 or 3. You know, what companies are hiring. You don't have to list all of them because there's quite a few. So maybe just the first few job postings and then some qualifications. So you might have to look and see, okay, well, in this one, an associate degree is what's going to get me into this field. Here are the kind of skills I'm going to have. Again, you're not writing down everything, just a few. And then you'll hit submit and it'll take you to the next slide where it's going to say choice number 2. So you'll kind of do that process again. And then make sure once you're done with that, you hit submit. That's the very first. Let me get out of there. I always love when it does this. Okay, I'm just going to close that and get back in. That's the very first part. Now, you're going to use that to help you with your discussion forum. So you've taken this, you've gone through, and then you're going to use that for your discussion forum. So you can see right here, discuss your findings from the assignment. Which degree or major did you choose? Which 2 did you look at? What did you find interesting and what surprised you? So maybe while you were clicking around in here, it surprised you that, you know, how much money you could make. It surprised you how many jobs were posted, or maybe you knew all this information because you researched it before and you can make note of that as well. So that's what you're doing inside the discussion forum, is talking about what majors you looked into, what you found out, what was interesting, what was surprising. That's your first post. That is your week 3 attendance post. That'll be due on Wednesday the 16th. And then you're going to respond to 2 classmates by Sunday the 20th. So that is your discussion forum. So again, those 2 kind of go together, but you're going to want to complete that one first. So you're going to have to get that complete by Wednesday as well, so you have time and the information to complete the discussion forum. All right, so that is the first set of assignments. These 2 go together as well, and you'll see how in just a moment. So for map, you'll see Firefox is where you're going to want to go. So I'm going to minimize. And here's Firefox. I already have it open and ready. So you're going to open up Firefox and get it to Stark State's homepage. You're going to get into your My Stark State. And you're going to get into My Academic Plan. And this is an example student. It's going to bring you right in. And for this assignment, you are going to go where it says Save as a PDF, which I have already done. As soon as I find it, let me save it again. Okay, so here it is right here. So I've saved it as a PDF. Now when I get to that page and I say, you know, save as a PDF, I go up to these 3 lines. They might be out of view, but it'll bring this drop down menu. I'm going to save the page as, and that's how I saved it. So once you are here and you click save as a PDF, it'll open up into a new page, and you'll go up to these 3 lines in the upper right hand corner and click save page as, and then name it whatever you need to. Then when you get back into Blackboard, you'll click in here, browse your computer, and upload it. That's the map assignment. So again, that is Firefox only. So I apologize, there's a lot of clicking around in this particular week. Now, the program advisor information, you're gonna use your map page to fill this out. So you'll click on that and it'll open up into a page with a little table here. And all your answers are in that map page. So what degree is listed in your profile? Well, here, your degree, whatever your degree is. It's going to ask you what your major is, right there. It's going to ask you your catalog year, and this is where you'll scroll down a little bit. Again, it's cut off a little bit here, but on yours, you'll see the catalog year down here, and for most of you, it'll be 2020 to 2021, and it's going to ask you for your advisor. So those are the 4 things that you're getting right from your map page that you're just filling out in this particular table. And then you'll save that and you'll upload it into here. I do want to make a note that if you try to upload your map assignment in anything other than Firefox, I'm not going to get it. It's just the way that Blackboard is set up, it will not open for me. So if it's not saved as a PDF, it's not going to open. It's not going to work. So make sure that you do that. So those 2 assignments go together. All right, the very last assignment, this is 30 points, so please make sure you complete this. There are 3 steps to this. I told you there's a lot going on this week, a lot of clicking around. Here are the directions. So you want to click on that, and if you can, print them out or save them so that you can go back to them as needed. You're going to do 3 different things for this assignment. The first one is you're going to take an assessment, and this is back in Career Coach. So we were already in there for one assignment. You're going to go back into Career Coach, and you're going to click on Assessment. And you're going to take the 60-question assessment, okay? I'm going to take the 6-question one right now just to get it very quickly done, but you are going to take the 60 questions. It goes very fast. It's really just questions like this. So you would say, like, how likely are you to do these kind of things? So you just agree, disagree, unsure, strongly. So kind of click through there, and that's going to give you your results. Again, you're taking the 60 questions, and you're going to see your matches, and you can click around and explore. And when you get in here, it's going to take you to these pages that we kind of looked at a little bit ago, but that helps you kind of explore. But what you're going to do is you're going to download your full results, and you're going to file and you're going to save those. So save those career assessment results. Okay, save those. You are going to upload those. Wait though, because you're going to upload another document in a little bit. So that's the first part of it. That's the first part. So in here it says part 1, take that assessment. The next one, go to this website and register. I've already registered. There is, you'll see a free access code to get in, and you're just kind of keep that going in the background so you stay logged in, because eventually you are going to watch this video right here. It's going to open up into like a collaborate. You'll see, here we go. You'll play this, and there's going to be times where it might ask you to pause and go. So you're going to watch this video all the way through with sound on, and Blackboard will tell me when you've watched it. I'll be able to run a report and see, okay, all these students have watched it, they get credit for doing that. When it comes time, it's going to ask you to choose one of 2 modules. Either find your future, meaning maybe you haven't made a decision yet about your career options, or get some experience. You've already chosen and you just need to get some experience. And you can see the links there. If you're already logged in, it should take you right into that particular module. And you can watch that module and go through that module. So you can choose which module you would like to go into based on where you are. When you are done watching those modules, it walks you through what to do from there. It'll have you check on your progress, and it'll have you email the progress to yourself, and then you're going to save it as a PDF, and that's the other assignment you're going to upload into here. So when you get into the Dropbox, you are going to, and you can do 2 at a time, so whatever 2, you'll click open and you'll see there are 2 files in there. You don't have to do 2 submissions, you can do 2 at one time, you can upload. Okay, so there are 3 parts to this particular assignment. You are going to take that 60 question assessment and career coach. You're going to create an account in the Skills to Succeed website, and you're going to complete one of 2 modules. You don't have to do both, and you're going to get to choose whatever one you feel like it fits best for your needs, and you're going to email your progress to yourself after you complete one of those modules, either module 5 or module 6. Email yourself the progress, and then you are going to upload those 2 documents in this Dropbox. The 3rd piece is watching that video, and then I will be able to see that you completed it on my end. So those are the 3 parts. So they're each worth 10 points for a total of 30 points. So please make sure you are completing that particular assignment. All right, so as a recap for week 3, you are completing the Educational Pathways to a Career assignment, using those results to enter your original post in the discussion forum by Wednesday, and then responding to 2 classmates. Your map assignment, remember, complete that in Firefox. Your faculty advisor assignment, and the 3 parts of the career services assignment. I know that's a lot of information, so please let me know if you have questions. I will have this all typed out in your announcements as well to help. Just let me know if you need anything. Have a great week.